on this larger ice surface.
Brian Rafalski is suited up for the first game. Did take the warm-up. Did not suit up for this game, having a rib injury that has caused them to just wait. They would like to use him, of course, but they'd like him to heal more first. Having this game off without even putting on equipment and having tomorrow off will make a big difference. A giveaway to Modano. Moving in, and a shot is held by Kolesnik, who is becoming very busy.
Kolesnik with a good save and very few rebounds getting away from him now. As Mike Modano is skating well, he's winning face-offs, doing a lot of things. Here's the turnover forced by Eric Cole, and that's Modano driving to the net. See how Cole went there and waited all by himself? If there's a rebound, he scores, or there's a good chance he would score. So Cole, with that great speed, forced the turnover. That's another player. When you talk about Eric Cole, Mike, you've got a speedy skater. I mean, a great skater. Faster with the puck than without it. I think he can make a difference in this tournament if he gets his speed going.
Here's Bill Guerin angling it back. Chelios, a shot, and that one a sprawling block. Another try and a bullet that went wide as Dudarev got in front of that shot by Chelios. Knifed away to the corner, but then picked up by Doug Waite. Waite to the back. Chelios, the drive, and that one sailed waist high wide and is cleared back out by Kazakhstan.
Chelios had to shoot it high because there was a defender sliding down in front of him. He had to get the shot over the body.
Played in the Sarajevo Olympics in 1984, is captain of this team now in 2006. The greatest separation of a first and a most recent game in Olympic history. Nice move as coming on with that one, and having a little trouble at the last was Polachek. Eventually angled on back now for Alexei Vasilchenko. Once again, they gain the zone. DiPietro watching as the shot ricocheted off Darian Hatcher and went wide from Sergei Alexandrov. Now ahead comes Gianta. Picks up a man on the wing. Gianta's shot that went wide, as steaming down the wing was Jean-Michael Lyles. Gianta centers. Tkachuk protects. Gives it back on the point. Hatcher there, a sliding play, so he'll send it across.
Well, Tkachuk got nailed, and he is slow getting up, and I think he is a little upset at Pukov, who got him, and the referee's taking a look to see if it's a minor or a double minor. I think Tkachuk may have gotten clipped near the throat to see him reaching up by his chin strap, and he was not very happy. He wanted to go over and say hello to the opposition player and caught himself. You don't want to. And there's the jar. Oh, I see. Maybe the shoulder went right into the bottom of his jaw and chin. That's how Kazakhstan takes care of business in their own zone. They clutch, they grab, they hold, they knock you down when you're not looking, and they're just hanging on, Mike. They're over a cliff right now, hanging on by a blade of grass.
Ice bags are allowed. Not a whole lot else is to take away pain over the course of an Olympic tournament. These 5 preliminary games played in 7 days. Tkachuk played in the 1992 Olympics with a fractured wrist. A defenseman for Team USA, Mo Manza, played with a fractured foot that he kept in a bucket of ice.
Tkachuk this time around had a fractured knuckle, and that knuckle in his hand is just barely healed up enough for him to play.
Charging ahead is Blokhin, and that turned aside by DiPietro. Some derisive applause for a shot on goal. The 5th one for Kazakhstan in the period, 10 for Team USA. For the last 4¼ minutes, and a collision between 2 American players, and so the play goes offside. All but 5 of the members of Team USA played college hockey at one time.
Is the shot a low shot on those brand new goal pads of Rick DiPietro, who's keeping his focus? USA now outshooting Kazakhstan 10-5 with 4 minutes 10 seconds to go in this first period. Tkachuk back on the ice, appears to be okay. Kept his cool, which is a good thing.
We'll ask this question of our audience. Which state in the United States do you think would produce the most players on Team USA?
Well, I know which state in the United States has produced the most players that are playing in the NHL right now.
And that is?
New York State.
Okay. Would it be one of the M states that would have produced the most on this year's team? Massachusetts, Michigan, Minnesota? It's New York State, fed in front by Gomez, and that jabbed weakly toward the net by Keith Tkachuk. Gomez follows up right back to him again. To the outside now, it's Gomez. Jean-Michael Lyles was at the front of the net, drifts to the point now to take this pass. Lyles shoves, went off the boards for Gomez. Fiddled on to the back for More control now by Team USA. Sent across by Eric Cole. Then Gomez a shot. That ricocheted off 2 players in front. Played by Giunta. Scaled back to the outside. Team USA just toying with them now. And a ricochet shot. Ricocheted off of Keith Tkachuk and went wide.
USA is 4 men deep. Now Lyles moves back. Lyles is all over the place.
Gomez to the back. The chant of USA. Shot. Score! What a drive! John Michael Lyles pulled the trigger.
And I think Giunta deflected it, Mike, and then he celebrated, and Andropov skated by and kicked his feet out, and he should have a penalty. He's not going to by the looks of it, but should. Big number 80. Here's the pass back. Beautiful by Gomez. There's the shot and deflection and the celebration in there. Well, maybe he didn't kick his feet out. I apologize. There's the battle. Keith Tkachuk gets a lot of attention. Giunta's smart. Look at him dart in and out. There's the deflection. What a beautiful play. That's why Giunta is a major league goal scorer at the NHL level. Jean-Michael Lyles with a great shot, nice and low, very deflectable, and the Team USA club have a 3-0 lead here and have really taken care of business in a smart way.
Giunta with 1, Ralston with 1, Guerin with 1. For Giunta, 2 in the tournament. One of the New York State players I mentioned, Robert Ashe, who is the 3rd goalkeeper, not in uniform tonight. Matthew Schneider from New York City, Giunta. Craig Conroy, Eric Cole. Rochester, the city of Brian Giunta.
Beautiful deflection. Oh boy. Kovalenko was with Giunta, but Giunta's so quick and smart. He just circled around, went right through the traffic, got a stick down, and Lyles with a gorgeous shot. Lyles from Zionsville, Indiana, with a gorgeous low shot, deflected top corner. And Team USA in good shape to this point.
Lyles and Gomez get the assists on. Did not get in. A wonderful glove of Kolesnik, and Tkachuk just threw his head back and is now shaking.
Giunta's looking at him, and Gomez with a brilliant pass. Watch the pass, give and go. Gomez doesn't take the shot, he moves it back. Giunta's in front, and oh, what a play. Gorgeous play all the way up the ice, capped off by the fantastic catching glove save.
Peter Budaj of Colorado, a win in this tournament.
Number 21 back in those days, and this is the uniform of 2006 with the C on it, the captain. He was also captain in the Salt Lake City Olympics, which Team Canada was beaten, or Team Canada beat Team USA for the gold and silver in the final game. And what a game that was. Mike Richter was in goal, Marty Brodeur was in goal, Brett Hull led everybody with points in that.
NHL players and Soviet players occurred in 1972, and it was an 8-game series. Here's a chance in front. Oh, and they score a power play goal collected by Yevgeny Koreshkov. And so it is a 3-1 game.
And you look at the clock. There's just under 9 minutes to go. Kazakhstan fans have a chance to cheer. Koreshkov, we talked earlier about him having some pretty good skill. Look at him get to the front of the net on his own, and a tricky little backhand. He got away from Conroy over in the corner, and the pass down low was nice to him, and he gets his 2nd goal of the tournament. He's played well in this game. He's played hard. Now all of a sudden it's a 3-1 game. That's a completely different look to the game.
Oh, a feed in front, back to Modano, and he scores on the pass from Eric Cole.
Eric Cole with a beautiful pass back to Modano, and Team USA answers. It was 3-0. The Kazakhstan team had themselves a power play goal, and you wondered what was going to happen. And one of their best players, Andropov, will get the puck, and you'll see the turnover. He gets the puck, it's taken away, he loses his man. That's Modano, give and go. Oh, what a nice play. Modano fed the.
There are 2,633 athletes representing 80 nations here. Study their faces carefully, and you'll learn the stories of the world. Stories as old as the mountains, as new as fallen snow, as timeless as the competition itself. In hockey's preliminary round, David beat Goliath today. The Swiss beating the mighty Czech Republic 3-2.
This may be the biggest win in Swiss international hockey